Crossroad and Kiwi John. They sprinted home in 59 seconds and returned a mile rate of 2 minutes and 4 tenths. 2160 metres the journey here of the second semi-final of the Sires. Daewoo hanging back off the gate. There's the light. Away they go. Daewoo missed it by 2 or 3 lengths, and the favourite Live in Fear began smartly from Bromus. Wide out Decoy showing a bit of speed, then Attrition, followed then by Harrow beginning well from the second row. Then Lord Dignity, Montana Blue and Daewoo didn't show much speed, and it dropped back to the tail of the field. Well, the favourite's been able to lead here without any dramas, and Live in Fear rolls along. It's out by a length and a half to Bromus, who from the pole position was able to hold the spot on the leader's back. Attrition sits up third without cover on the outside of Harrow. Then Lord Dignity has got the option to come away from the pegs and does so, and this puts Decoy out 3 wide. So Honal will have to press forward now on Decoy, who is first up tonight. Then Montana Blue back in second last spot, and Daewoo is at the tail of the field. Well, there's no speed on here, and the 2's on toed favourite. Live in Fear shows the way. Decoy's finally working its way up into second on the outside of Bromus, and Attrition will get a trail now. 1-1 on the outside of Harrow. A length further back to Lord Dignity from Montana Blue, and Daewoo is back at the tail of the field. Very leisurely lead time of 41 and 8. And the favourite in front, Live in Fear, by a length on Bromus without cover Decoy. Now Rolf had to get going here on Daewoo. There's been no speed at all in the first circuit, and this clear second favourite in betting. Daewoo now rolls up into second from Bromus third, and Decoy is fourth. 1 out, 1 back. 3 back the inside to Harrow from Attrition. A length and a half to Lord Dignity, and 2 off to Montana Blue. When Daewoo went up to the leader, they did quicken up a bit, and Live in Fear shows the way. Here's the first split of the mile, 33.5. The second will be a little bit quicker when that comes through, and it's Live in Fear in front by a half length on Daewoo, with Bromus third on the back of the leader. Then Decoy. Now Honan's just had to pull the whip out to keep his mind on the job, Decoy. Then Harrow on the pegs, further back Attrition from Lord Dignity, and Montana Blue is still the trailer. They work out of the straight now, 800 metres to run, and Live in Fear shows the way by a sulky's length on second place, the outside Daewoo. Third the inner is Bromus, followed then by Decoy. 1 out, 1 back. They quickened up to a fast 29.6 that second split. Harrow's fifth on the rails, followed then by Attrition, Lord Dignity, and Montana Blue still back at the tail of the field. But Live in Fear's got plenty of gas in the tank past the quarter pole. Leads by a length on Daewoo under pressure. Bromus travelling third, then Decoy. Further back to Harrow. The back markers can't sprint into it. Lord Dignity, Attrition's dropping out of Montana Blue, but coming to the turn, and Live in Fear is freewheeling in the lead from Daewoo, holds down second at the moment. Decoy making ground the outside, then Bromus and Harrow, but Live in Fear is racing right away from his rivals. Daewoo holds down second. Decoy and Harrow will battle out third, with Bromus the inner, but here's an easy win for Live in Fear. Live in Fear beat Daewoo. Bromus has held on to third in front of Harrow. Then Decoy, who really struggled most of the way first up tonight. Then Attrition from Montana Blue, and Lord Dignity finished back at the tail of the field.